Welcome back, everyone. It is I, Mike V. Today I'm going to be showing you 3 quick tips and strategies for playing Joker Poker. Okay, so let's get right into it. So the first thing that you're going to make a note of is which version of Joker Poker you are playing. So the first tip I'm going to give you is that the strategy will be different depending on if you're playing the Kings or Better version, the two pair or better version, or the rare aces or better version. So I've got here both the Kings or Better and two pair or better versions of Joker Poker on my screen. I can go ahead and show them both to you. So you will know that the strategy will be different because the minimum hand uh, to win is going to be different. You can see on this one, you only need a pair of kings or higher. For this one, two pair is the minimum to win, but you do get higher payouts for certain hands, like the full house, for example. And the royal flush with no joker pays more as well in the two pair version, but the five of a kind is cut in half in most cases. So that is tip number one, is just realize that there are different versions out there with different minimum hands to win on, and you got to make sure you're playing the correct strategy for that particular game that you want to play. Obviously, make sure the one you're interested in is available at the casino that you decide to go to. So the next tip that I have here on my list that I'm going to give you for today's video is holding ace 10 suited. So let's go to the kings or better version. We're going to go ahead and pick a specific hand here. So ace 10 suited, and then let's get 3 random cards. So let's do 5, 8, and 4. Okay, let's go ahead and deal. Okay, so 2 to a royal flush is a common combination to hold, assuming you don't have anything better. You don't have any pairs, you don't have any high cards. But ace 10 suited is never one you should typically hold. So if you play jacks or better, bonus poker, double bonus, or even deuces wild, ace 10 is not in the strategy book. The only case here is in Joker Poker or Joker's Wild. You're never going to see it except for in this game for the most part. So the strategy here is, in fact, to hold the ace 10 suited, ace 10 of the same suit. And as you can see in the training mode, it says it is the best combination to hold. So that's one little tidbit to keep in mind, is that ace 10 suited, you're definitely going to be holding that as part of the strategy. So that is tip number 2. Finally, the third one I'm going to give you for this quick video is be aware of the unintuitive strategy when you have a joker and nothing else. A couple of years ago, I did release a video called Playing the Lone Joker for Joker Poker. I'll be sure to provide a link to that video. But if you have a joker with nothing else, then the proper strategy is actually quite unintuitive, and it doesn't involve just holding the joker by itself. So let's go ahead and let me make up an example hand. It's going to have the joker in it. Let's say 9. Let's say queen. 5, and then let's see, and then 8. And I don't think you go for the gut shot straight with a joker in this case. So what happens when you have a joker and no king, no ace, so you don't have a pair of kings automatically right there. You don't have, well, actually in this case you might have a straight flush draw. I didn't think about that. So let's see what happens if I do, say, something strange like the joker and the 8. Look at that. That was actually the right hold. So how did I figure that out? Well, so if you have the joker and you don't have anything else, no no close enough straight flush draw, no pair, no royal draw, none of that. You got a bunch of junk. Then you have to hold the Joker and one other card. You almost never hold the Joker by itself when playing Joker poker. You're always going to hold the Joker and something else. What that card is, that depends. It's usually a card somewhere in the middle, and it's usually a card that you make. If there is another card of the similar suit that's on there, you don't hold it. So if you have like what is known as a flush penalty card, so you could see the previous hand if you look in the lower right corner here, where it says the best hold. That hand was a Joker, the 9 of hearts, Queen of spades, 5 of hearts, and 8 of diamonds. So sometimes you'll be holding the 9, and sometimes you'll be holding the 5, but because I think normally the 9 would be the best hold, but because the 5, there was a 5 with the same suit as the 9, there's a flush penalty card, and therefore you don't go for the 9, instead you go for the 8, the next middle card that there was. So let's try another example. Actually, let's do one where there isn't a flush penalty card. This one's going to be a bit tougher. Let's say 3, Jack, 10. Actually, this one, I think 10, 7. And I think let's do deuce of spades, because you don't hold those, I don't think. Oh, wait, the Joker, I forgot. Never mind. So 3, 10, 7, Jack, and then the Joker. There we go. All right, let's try this one. So I think the strategy usually is to hold the 10 or the 7 with the Joker. Let's see if this is the right one. No, it is not. It's the 7. Okay. So it's usually the 7 or the 10. And this one's a little bit tougher. And it probably is close, too. I would guess it's like within a 100th of a percentile. And I got an ace there for a win. But let's see if we change that a bit. So we did 3, 10. Let's assume we make the 7 a spade. I think it was Jack of diamonds and the Joker. Let's try that again. So now the 7 is a spade, matching the 3 of spades. I think the strategy now changes to the 10. Yes, it does. So there you go. So if you have a Joker with nothing else, then you hold the Joker and a middle card, with 7 being the most preferred, then 10, and then you go down the line. Obviously, I'll leave a link to an old video where I actually discuss this in further detail. But if the preferred card has another card that's in the same suit, a flush penalty card, then you don't go for it. You go for another middling card, like you just saw. Hopefully, this visual representation explains this obscure strategy adjustment for playing Joker poker. And this in particular applies to the Kings or Better version. So tip number 3 is be aware of the unintuitive strategy when you have a Joker and nothing else. So those are my 3 tips. The first one was the strategy will be different depending on if you're playing Kings or Better or 2-pair or better. And the second tip was hold the ace-10 suited, which typically you don't hold in non-wildcard games, nor in Deuces Wild, but you do hold the ace-10 suited in Joker poker. So that'll be it. Hope you enjoyed this little quick 3 quick tips. But I'll give you one more bonus one, and that applies to pretty much every video poker game that you are going to play, and that is to practice, especially before you actually go to the casino and play for real money. It's definitely important because there's a lot more to strategy for Joker poker that I have not mentioned in this video, but I want to keep it nice and short for this one. So thank you for watching. If you learned something, if you enjoyed the video, be sure you hit that like button. If you're brand new, subscribe. share the video, hit the bell icon to be notified for the next video, and leave a comment if you've got any questions. I'll be sure to answer it. And I will see you for the next video. Take care and go make it happen.